Here's my new homemade mix. What would you change in it to make it sound better?
Our hearts are cold and hollow. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows.
Wish I could ask a professional sound engineer with more than 20 years of experience the same question.
Welcome to Fix the Mix. My name is Wojtek.
I'm Vitaly.
And today we'll try to improve another Vitaly mix.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I hope that is the last mix we're doing together with your music. So guys, please send us your songs.
Because my mixes are too good already.
Actually, it is way better, man. I still hear the balance problems. Snare is, for my taste, way more present than the kick.
They need to be like at the same volume, more or less.
For me, it depends from the style of music, but when I listen to your song, I have feeling that the kick should be louder and snare slightly quieter.
Yeah, all right.
And the second one, I still have feeling that the mastering, it's something too much there.
So let's turn off the master chain, yeah?
Yes, let's go like completely off. We will leave on the mastering limiter. I really want to hear the mix in the loudness that will be the final. And let's try to adjust the balance without the mastering.
Our hearts are cold and hollow. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows.
I think it already sounds more balanced, actually.
Sounds better, of course. What now?
I'm guessing that something is wrong with the vocals. All right.
Yes,
all right.
yes. It's squashed again.
Okay.
It's not so bad, but we need to check what's going on there. Can you turn off everything on the main group of the vocals and show me like the track?
Yeah, okay.
All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows.
There is some kind of exposure of the S when you put 1176 on it. It even enhances it. Let's try to like turn off all that stuff.
Yeah, sure. So this is my first EQ on the vocals.
Again, for my taste, 200?
Yeah.
It's a bit too much for me. Let's go around 90. Let's try to adjust something in that like mid-range.
Oh, okay.
And we drift in separation. Our hearts are cold and hollow. And we drift in separation. Our hearts are cold and hollow.
Now it sounds cleaner, but I still think that it's kind of boomy in the low end.
First, I'll suggest to go into that compression. If I have that feeling with that compression that I can compress it and it's too much S, probably I need something more neutral. In that case, I always go into the distressors. So let's try the distressor and then we will see if that fits.
Okay.
I would go like high pass and distortion too, and I would attack release, I would keep like this. With the input, I would suggest even like 7, 8, 9 dB of gain reduction.
And we drift in separation. Our hearts are cold and hollow. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows.
I don't know how this is possible, but this is already sounding a lot better than after the 1176.
I go into 1176 when I want to have compression and some kind of sound saturation. But if I want to have only like nice compression without additional stuff, so distressor. And now it's time to go into de-essing stuff. I would suggest put 2 of them. So first around, I don't know, 10k, 8k, and the second around 200.
So like de-esser on the lows?
Why not? Because I don't want to cut so much in the low frequencies. I want to feel that vocal, yes? Let's control it.
All right.
Just simply control it.
All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows.
Alright, I mean, the vocal is saved from my bad mixing.
Yeah, it's better. Can you show me?
This is like the drive distortion thing.
Yeah, interesting.
Something like
Can
that.
you like play me like 100% wet?
Yeah.
All we see is total darkness. It grows.
Why you added it? It sounds good for you?
Without it, it wasn't sounding exciting to me, you know? Like, so I thought maybe I should use like a drive effect.
Drive effect is pretty cool idea. It's very common. But actually, my question is, do you like that distortion that you created on the vocal?
Honestly, no. So, like, what should I use?
Something like amp simulation, and let's try to find something like nice sounding. Okay, I like it how it sounds. That's the distorted one, and then just to blend it. And my suggestion is like remove this distortion and those FX replica and reverb and put them on the different FX subgroup. Let's imagine that we have like 10 vocal tracks. You simply like create a FX track and send all the vocals into that.
Okay.
And then even if you want to change by one clicking like reverb or distortion for all the vocals, you can do it by one click.
Sounds like a good idea.
Let's try to.
Let's do that. I'll create two groups, the distortion group and the ambience.
Yeah.
And I will send the vocals to them. Yeah? You're saying I should use like a guitar amp plugin. Like,
Why not?
Because it's for guitar.
It really doesn't matter. I'm using Sansa for the vocals, whatever I have, and it sounds good. So it really doesn't matter.
I mean, this neural DSP thing, I like it on guitars. Maybe it will work on vocals
Yeah.
too. Let's hear it.
And we drift in separation. Our hearts so cold and hollow. And we drift in separation. Our hearts so cold and hollow. And we drift in separation. Our hearts so cold and hollow.
This is sounding much better than that effect.
I like the vibe. I feel like the vocal is
It's like richer.
richer, yeah. Now I think it's the final stage. Let's adjust some kind of reverbs.
And we drift in separation. Our hearts so cold and hollow. All we see is total darkness.
Yeah, it's better. Let's go to the drums.
I'm using Hertz Drums 2.0.
My
and
favorite one.
Yeah, mine too.
First, I would check if the snare and the kick are in the key of the song. I would start from if you don't mind, from the snare. What's the key of the song?
It's C.
Let's try to tune it to the G.
Okay.
It will be like perfect fifth. But I would like add a bit more reverb and room to enhance the tail of that snare.
Sounds better.
And for me, even like those rooms are like some kind of glue.
Yeah.
And let's go into the kick. For me, that kick is too much, around 150 to 100. They take too much place in the mix. It should be like more tighter, and I think more in the key. So let's try to find completely different one.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Yeah,
first.
sure.
Yeah, let's go. I think let's go to Fame and Fury. I know how it sounds. I know all those samples.
Yeah, we got it.
So let's go to the guitar. Basically, I think we should compress it and clean up some mid-range. Sounds better. Now distorted guitars.
Okay. That was it.
Yeah. And now I think it's let's go again to the master chain. I would keep the limiter. And can you just play with the tape's saturation?
All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows.
I suggest to keep it. And then, if you don't mind, it will be faster for us to build like new EQ and adjust a little bit bass compression. I don't think we need like other stuff.
All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows.
I think more or less we have it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that we don't need like this multi-band thing anymore because we have a different kick drum and it's not that like muddy in the low end. So I was trying to fix my low end with that on the master chain.
Again, it's a track issue. It's not the mastering. So if you have problem like this, it's better go like few steps back and fix your mix. Yes.
All right. So should we compare it to my original version?
If you want.
And we drift in separation. Our hearts so cold and hollow. And we drift in separation. Our hearts so cold and hollow. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows. All we see is total darkness. It grows, it swallows.
Hope that those changes make sense for you. If no, also leave a comment. You can always send us your tracks and we can at least try to help you with it. Find the details below.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned because we're posting a lot of good mixing related content here. So join us.
See you soon.
See you next time.